Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is going to be an interesting one. We are going to see what is the gossip about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, so the first thing that came out for you guys is my work hard, play hard equals full package card. So that tells me that you guys, what people are saying about you a lot is that you work a lot, okay? Like I feel like that's how you're spending most of your time each day. And on one hand, I feel like people admire your work ethic, okay? Like it's actually inspiring. They wonder, how can you do it all? How can you juggle all your responsibilities that you have on top of work, you know? You spend like the required time and attention in long hours on whatever it is that you do. So on one hand, it's admirable. On the other hand, though, on the flip side to that, people think kind of like, they think you need a break. They think you need to take time for yourself, is what I'm seeing. And, you know, it's kind of like when you did have more of a work-life balance, like you guys, you play hard, you would play hard too. You know what I mean? Like you would like just do things that nourished your soul. You would do things that you enjoyed and had fun doing. But I feel like as of lately, you know, whenever you end up watching this, it's like you're kind of caught in a thing right now where it's like work's requiring a lot of you, and it's like you barely have any downtime, you barely have any me time. So like that sets the tone as far as like what I'm seeing that people are gossiping about, you know. So going a bit further with this card though, what I'm seeing though is like whenever you guys show up, whether it's in person or on social media, you know, you show up looking good, you show up looking like you've had a glow up, okay? You just like, you get heads turning, you know, they want to know how you do it, basically. How do you juggle everything and still like look put together, you know, and doing your thing? You could have like a presence on social media, even something like that. You know, you could be a social media influencer. It doesn't matter. Either way, you guys are showing up, you know, like looking good is what I'm seeing, you know. There's this glow about you, like no matter what. Even if you guys feel like really, like lately, like all I've done is work and I haven't really, you know, spent much time on appearance, this or that, it doesn't matter. You guys have this natural radiance, okay, and this glow to you that just shines through in pictures or in person is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so we also have Scorpio come out, so a few things come to me about that. So I'm seeing that you're also exuding this Scorpio-like energy. So with that, you know, I feel like maybe you guys haven't been as vocal on social media. Like if you tend to be more vocal, it's kind of like you've been laying low lately because you've been so busy is what I'm seeing, and just don't have the energy, you know, to do your usual post or have that usual presence that you do. That's what's, so you're coming across kind of like mysterious, I don't want to say secretive, but as far as like somebody who's usually so vocal, you know, kind of laying low more, comes across more like that, you know, more like people, you got people wondering like, what are you up to? You know, how are you doing? What's latest? So more than even people talking necessarily is more like you've got people wondering, okay, like somebody who shows up a lot on social media all of a sudden is real caught up in whatever it is that they're doing. You know, it's kind of like people just, they're curious, they're wondering about you. But again, when you do show up, you show up fully, you look good, your message is great, okay? Again, more Scorpio vibes, you know, like when you do show up, it's like you leave this lasting impression on people with this like intense but attractive energy. In a nutshell though, group 1, you guys come across like a butterfly to people, okay? You look good, you're just off doing your own thing, but you're like hard to catch, okay? I feel like friends feel that way, as well as potential romantic partners. Like you're just kind of hard to pin down and, you know, do something with. And it's because you're busy. And when you're not busy, you're tired. You know what I mean? I feel like all that's going to shift, but that's how it's showing up right now. All right, so this is where things kind of take a turn. Also, okay, hold up. Before we get into the other part, you guys are also coming through with this energy of like, I'm not trying to start no drama, okay? So that's interesting. I feel like you guys, you're just like, I'm done with people that bring the drama in my life. You know, I'm so focused on whatever it is that I'm doing, you know, and you just don't have that energy time, and you realize you deserve better than that. So I feel like you're being more choosy with who you share your time with, is what I'm seeing with that. We also have the Shark card, so you know you guys are coming across lately like with this fierce energy, and befitting that it's underneath Scorpio here, but it's like you're no nonsense. You mean business, okay? You have this very direct energy about you right now, and it's just kind of like, it's kind of like people know, okay, whether this is in regards to people you work with or friends, romantic partners, it's like you don't have time for the BS or games, okay? So people that don't mean what they say, they don't have any room in your life, okay? So yeah, you're coming across as being fierce in that way, but it's a good fierce. You know what I mean? It's like, I know what I deserve and I'm not putting up with less, okay? Go group one. Okay, so along with that, we have somebody coming through strongly. Okay, so they are coming across like a Sagittarius. They don't have to be. This is their energy. This person, like, you know, can be kind of happy-go-lucky. They have this sense of humor about them, you know, when they're operating from their best, I feel. But all in all, like, this person, though, is coming across like kind of like you guys ghosted them, okay? And they're not at all over this connection. They get back and forth vibes from you. They think 1 minute you guys are interested, the next, like, you're not, okay? And in fact, the song that hit me when tapping into this energy is, well, I'll read the lyric first. Or, knowing me, sing it. Okay, so it's more like they're saying, but you didn't have to cut me off. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Okay, so this person, though, is acting like, how can, you know, you just cut me off like that? And act like, you know, I don't exist, that you don't know me anymore. And, you know, they're not over this connection by any means, is what I'm saying, is what I'm seeing. And they're like admitting here, you make me feel some type of way. Okay, they're clearly not over this. They think you're playing hard to get. Okay, whether you ghosted them or not, like, that's how they view it. They view it like you cut them off, you didn't say anything back. They want another shot with you. In fact, I feel like they're telling people about this, you know, since it came through so strong in a gossip reading. Okay, so we have the Mask here. They feel like you guys are in denial about your feelings. They want to bridge the gap between you two. I feel like you guys also feel like this person might have been wearing a mask, okay? I'm getting like a double message with that. And then with this, they just feel like you're kind of impossible to talk to or get through to right now. And I'm kind of thinking, honestly, like, if this person feels like this is so one-sided, why are they trying so hard? You know what I mean, group one? So this is interesting. And maybe you guys are on the fence. Okay, I'm getting kind of mixed things here. Like, this person isn't totally off. Like, on one hand, you both might have felt something intense, but they might have said or did something that made them look kind of two-faced, you know? Like they weren't who they act like they are. And you guys might have backed off, and I don't blame you for that. And they might view themselves in a more innocent light, like what? You know, I'm in this. It could just kind of be somewhat flaky, I see. And then you were like, again, with that new energy you've got going on, you're like, I'm not putting up with things that don't add up. You know what I mean? But this person's not giving up. In fact, we have the Page of Cups here. So, you know, they're definitely talking about coming back around and apologizing. Yeah, maybe you guys, okay, so with this flipped card, it makes me feel like there was a lack of commitment here on somebody's part. And you were just like, I'm protecting my heart. I'm not doing this. And this person, though, they see that, yeah, they feel like you're being kind of bitter towards them, kind of harsh. This is their perspective. But again, like, making them want to chase you even more, I feel. Because then we have the Ace of Pentacles here, so this person definitely wants a fresh start with you. And because it's Pentacles, I do feel like they're serious. So regardless of how you both came across in the past, it's like they do want that commitment though. So all in all, group one, I see that, you know, people are seeing that you work a lot, that you've got a lot going on, you know, but you look amazing when you do show up, whether in person or on social media. You have this new vibe, new energy of I'm not putting up with less than what I deserve. And there is somebody coming through strong that wants a shot with you. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Okay, group number two. So right away, we start off with elusive. So you guys are currently coming across like you are like elusive right now, okay? So kind of mysterious. So I feel like you guys aren't really revealing a lot about what's going on in your life currently. In fact, where is it? My card, Just Peachy, came out. So when that comes out, that kind of just says that, you know, you guys are like, just kind of like, you know, when you see people like, hey, everything's fine, you know, or on social media, you're kind of broadcasting and highlighting the good times, which I see nothing wrong with that. Okay, so it's just kind of like leaving people kind of wondering, like, what is it that you're up to? How are you really doing? So honestly, guys, I'm getting that you're not giving people a whole lot to gossip about because you're revealing only what you want people to know, okay? So you're very mindful in that way. I feel like you guys, you're very self-realized, so it's not that you hide necessarily when things are rough. I feel like you would admit that, you know, if you felt like sharing it to people, but it's kind of like, you know, that what you focus on expands and you choose to focus your attention on things that, you know, that inspire you. Okay, so what's also interesting is, you know, you guys are coming across like with this card here, like you've gone through a glow up. You look amazing lately. I feel like something with your style has shifted, you know, like you've changed something up and it looks good on you, okay? It could be your hair, makeup, style, any of that. It could be none of that. It's just you guys are showing up more radiant than usual, okay? So if anything, people are talking about how good you look. In fact, you're coming across like with Libra vibes here. So with that, I get the song like, I'm so fancy, you already know. Whoa. Okay, so I feel like that's you guys, all right? You're showing up, you're owning who you are, you're coming across like you're fancy, okay? Like just doing your thing, you know? Owning who you are. I did get, okay, this is interesting. I did get like a tired vibe when I tapped into your guys' energy, and then my needs coffee card came up. So it's funny how things like that work. I feel like you guys are putting in a lot of work towards something. It could be work, but I feel like you have something creative going on, I feel. And if not, I feel like you will, okay? It's just like, and you could be in the research stage right now. I'm just seeing you guys putting in some kind of extra work on top of whatever it is that you already do. And, you know, you might be kind of tired and just feel like you don't have a lot of time, free time right now is what I'm getting. I'm not sure how many people actually know that about you, but I am picking up on that with your energy. I mean, those that do know it could be talking about it, but either way. Oh, going back to your guys' style though. So I am getting like, okay, so some of you might be, you know, wearing leather or will be, like when the weather turns cooler, boots, you know, and you're coming across like an edgy, sophisticated badass, basically. Like a bit of a rock star vibe is coming through for you guys. You know, studded belts, studded jewelry, that kind of stuff. Either way, you guys have a very fiery vibe coming through, okay? Like some of you could be in the spotlight, or it could just be the way you guys show up fully. Okay, going back to that fancy song, it's kind of like heads are turning. You know, when you walk into a room and you're not even trying. It's just you being you and doing your thing and looking good. I do feel like you guys are making time though for fun too. So it's kind of like you're doing it all right now is how you come across. Okay. So you're still keeping that fun, carefree, light, playful energy with you wherever you go. And I feel like people just have a good time in your presence. You know, I'm seeing a lot of laughter, a lot of smiling, just like you guys, just being around you, people are uplifted is what I feel. Going back though to you guys putting in like long hours and spending your energy and attention and focus on something that you're working on, I'm getting that, you know, finances are definitely at the forefront of your guys' mind right now. Like love's in the back of your mind for sure, but you know, like at the forefront of your mind is finances. And I feel like you guys are kind of like in this place where you're putting in all this work, but you feel like you're not seeing a lot of results right now. But my Be Patient card came out. Okay, I do feel like, you know, abundance and success are on their way to you. Even if you feel like it should be happening quicker, I'm getting just trust the process and the unfolding of it, and that it will happen. And stay in that lighthearted, carefree, playful energy, and I feel like it will actually bring it about even quicker. So keep that energy while you're doing the work that feels like more the work end of whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so we have several people coming through as far as like wanting a shot with you guys. Okay, in particular, what came through were two signs, Earth and Air. I feel like one is a new person, the other is an ex. Okay, these people want to come towards you. I know this is a gossip reading, but love wanted to come through strong, okay? And they could be talking to others about their, like, wanting you back, okay? Wanting another shot and coming towards you. Okay, so we have different message cards too that came through. One says, I have felt instantly connected since we first met. How would you respond if I hit you up? I actually feel like that's more the new person. It could be the ex, but like I feel like this person feels an intense connection with you, even though, you know, you two barely knew each other, and I'm getting like a past life connection with that because of, you know, that familiarity and how strong it feels. Okay, this could actually be a third person or the new or the ex. Okay, take which resonates. But somebody who's coming across like they're the opposite of you. You know, like you two come from two totally different worlds is coming through, and they're thinking about you a lot. Okay. Yeah. All right, here's the other like kind of overall energy. I feel like this is more the new person, but it could also be the ex. Somebody definitely wants to hit you up and really like talk to you from the heart is what I'm seeing. And like some stuff is going to be revealed with this letter card here. And then we have the dice, which says, you know, that this could be kind of a gamble for this person. But like with the man card following it, I'm seeing that this person wants to take the gamble, okay? Like they want to take this leap of faith with you because they want something for real. And again, I'm getting the strongest that's coming through is this new person. Again, it could be the ex. If the new person, everything is subject to change. But as of right now, the current energy is you have two signs, two people come through strong, one new person, one ex. I'm getting that this new person is really like starting to want to take the leap of faith. I'm getting full energy with them, even more so than the ex. But again, for some of you, it could be the ex that's coming through even stronger. But for the majority of you, I do feel like it's a new person. And they could be telling others about this since it came through strong in a gossip reading. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, so the first thing that came through is You Make Me Better. And it's that song by Fabulous, like, you make me better, you make me better. I believe it's Neo too. Okay, so somebody instantly is coming through like you have made such an impact on their life that they're just like, you make me a better person. Okay, so I am getting that this is a love interest. Not necessarily getting that you were with this person, but it could be different for all of you. But either way, you guys made a lasting impact on this person, whether you guys are still in communication or not, is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so next we have this card, which says that you guys are juggling a lot in life right now. Okay, I just get this impression that you're coming across like you're super busy, you have a lot of different responsibilities, and you're just juggling it all. So I'm kind of getting like people, you know, if anything, they're kind of, those that know this about you are like, how are you guys doing it, you know? And yet you still keep this certain like upbeat, positive attitude throughout it all. And I'm just seeing that, you know, even if you don't feel like you do, that's how you come across to others overall. So, you know, that's what they're seeing, and I feel like people admire that. Like on one hand they feel like you could use a break, but on the other hand they admire like that you just have like this strength and tenacity where you guys are just doing it all, okay, and persevering through it all. Okay, next we have this strong friend energy coming through. So some of you might have recently just made a new friend, and I just feel like this is having such a positive impact on both of your lives, this new friendship. And also a message that's coming through, like you both are like supporting each other, I feel, in whatever it is that you're doing or going through in life. So not only do you guys enjoy each other's company, but I'm getting like this real like supportive friendship. I have, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Okay, so it's possible for some of you, you might have experienced some kind of setback, but either way, even if you haven't, I feel like that's just representing this energetic dynamic between you and this friend, that you both have each other's backs. You both are very supportive towards each other. Okay, and it's like you guys believe in each other, you know, whereas other people, haters, naysayers, might hear something that you, like a dream or a goal that you have, and they might want to put it down, but it's just like them projecting their own doubts and insecurities onto it, you know, but this friend, they share your vision with anything being possible. So I see it as being a positive, you know, so it's interesting. This is supposed to be gossip, but like people could be talking about you and this new friend, okay? It's possible, but biggest thing I'm getting is how busy you guys are. Okay, so overall, though, you guys you come across like you live in a world of your own and you keep a lot to yourselves, okay? My group threes have always been the type that have been like the type where, you know, you share with who you feel comfortable with, you know? You don't reveal what you don't want people to know. You're very mindful in that way. This is a very self-realized group, so I'm not even in the slightest bit surprised of that. Okay, so really you guys come across as being mysterious, and people don't know a lot about what's going on in your life unless you've shared it, you know, and they see that you're busy, you know. Okay, group three, I can't make this up. Hair always flies out for you guys, okay, like a magnet. So there's something about your guys' hair that stands out, and it just keeps coming out on so many of my videos. So if you feel like sharing group three on what that is exactly, feel free. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so this is interesting. So we have my what card. So I'm getting like recently you guys might have made some drastic life change, okay? Or have switched directions, switched careers, got out of a long-term relationship. Okay, I'm just getting like some kind of thing that has shifted in your life that left people kind of like, what? Whoa, okay? Like no one was expecting this, but you did it. Something happened, okay? Okay, we also have my superstar card. So this is interesting because a lot of times I get that you guys like to keep things on the low, kind of low key, and don't like to necessarily broadcast a lot on social media. But you're showing up like a superstar, okay? So like this is like the star card. I'm just getting like kind of like spotlight vibes. You could have a lot of people looking up to you right now. if this isn't happening now, I feel like it will be happening. And so you're going to have a lot of eyes on you, a lot of attention on you, okay? People listening to your words carefully. So it's just something to be mindful of, like the influence you could have on others. So yeah, I get people are going to be talking about that as far as you go. And if this is happening, that's also like what they're talking about. Okay, group 3, so you have fans and followers. That's going to resonate for some of you. That might not be all of you. Either way, all of you are coming across, though, like you're tapping into this Aries energy. Okay, I'm getting a very bold, confident, blunt energy, okay? I'm even getting some comedy coming from you, okay? So, like, you're not even necessarily trying. It's just you being in your element, in your zone, okay? And just being your natural self. You can be more blunt than others, and it comes across as being funny, okay? I feel like you guys say what others are thinking, but wouldn't dare say, okay? So this is the type of group that friends would not want to put on speakerphone because they have no idea what's about to come out of their mouth, okay? That's you guys. You're channeling your inner Aries, okay? You could actually be an Aries, but either way, that's what I'm seeing. So if anything, you know, you guys, you can be kind of opinionated too, so, you know, you're kind of like the type that doesn't shy away from debating on, you know, topics that you hold true to your heart. So, you know, you're not afraid to rock the boat in that way. And I feel like people could be talking about that, okay? Maybe the way maybe you've debated with somebody. I'm just getting like, there's something coming across where, you know, you might have went toe to toe with somebody with an opposing view of yours, and like, yeah, that could be standing out to a group of friends. That's what I'm picking up on as far as that goes, like gossip-wise. You guys, though, you come across like a natural beauty, or you're naturally handsome, okay? I'm just getting like you don't really have to try. You can just roll out of bed and people just like your natural look. That's also what they're noticing, especially if you're in the spotlight. But again, like, this is not limited to just being in the spotlight. It could be you showing up in life, okay? In fact, you guys have such a vibe and energy about you that people, they're like, I can't explain it, but I love it. Like, whether they're saying this to others or not, that's what they're thinking, okay? When it comes to you guys and what they think. Okay, somebody in particular, though, it's coming through strong like a Virgo. They don't have to be, but that's like what their energy is coming across like. They think you guys are their destiny, okay? And they be like, yes, okay? They're energetically saying yes to this connection. I'm not even sure that you guys are wondering or asking, okay? But this is somebody coming through that has a crush on you guys. And then my Billie Eilish song, I'm not sure. My Billie Eilish card, I'm not your friend, came through, and this person's like, yeah, I'm not your friend. You know, we're either gonna be something or we're nothing, okay? There's like no in between with this person. It's very black and white. So they're like, you're really lovely underneath it all. Interesting. So they feel like you guys, especially if you're a social media influencer in the spotlight, like you come across a certain way, and it could be like an Aries, but they're like, you know what, I know the real you, and you're actually really lovely underneath it all. Like, you have a heart, you're caring, you're human. Interesting, group 3. You'll have to let me know if you know who this person is. Ooh, so we also have your eyes, and you have this stare about you, okay, that people find to be so attractive. Look at this, a gossip video that just went on. What makes you guys attractive? Okay, no, but honestly, there's something about your eyes and the look that you get on your face, especially if people are watching you, that they're just like, they can't get enough of you, okay? It's what makes people feel like you're their destiny. Group 3, what is going on here? Also, there's something about your guys' style that, again, it comes across as being actually kind of simple, and like you're just kind of like wearing whatever, but they think it looks good. Okay, you make it look good. It goes back to that natural beauty or naturally handsome. Okay, but going back to this person who's coming through strong, that's like a crush. Okay, so here's also what I'm picking up with that. So you guys, you have this kind of like happy-go-lucky, I flow with life kind of nature to you. And, you know, it kind of comes across like things come naturally to you. But again, I do feel like you put in time, energy, and effort into whatever it is that you do. But I also see, though, that you do kind of have this carefree energy where things kind of do almost appear like they magically unfold for you. So that's interesting. And along with that, I feel like you do have this magnetic type of energy that attracts people to you, whether you realize it or not, okay? Like you can have all these like secret crushes, group 3, who are talking about you. Somebody, though, in particular, again, is coming through strong, though, and we'll say it's the same person. They want an opportunity with you, okay? That's what I'm seeing with this. They feel like it would be like fireworks. You two would have chemistry. So I'm getting like, this might be like such a new connection that you guys have never even dated this person, okay? But they feel like you two are not seeing eye to eye. So I'm getting that you have spoken to each other. I'm not sure that anything else has happened. It's possible, though. And they're talking to their friends about you. Okay, they're like wondering like, how should they approach this? Okay, we have like a deeper thing with who this is. Okay, so it says you're not just imagining this. They miss you too. It feels like a deep soul connection. They're currently waiting on contacting you. They're currently waiting on contacting or taking any action. They're seeing if they get a sign from you. They're also diving into other things, mostly work. They're working on getting a job, or they're working, you know, at their job or school or both. And it's taken up a lot of their time, energy, and attention. Okay, so that's what's going on with this person currently, but at the same time, you're on their mind strongly, and they do want to contact you, but they kind of want to see like, are they going to get a sign from you first, though? And then we have, okay, so we have two like labyrinth cards, labyrinth and a maze. So there's definitely something going on between you and this person in communication. It's kind of like you two aren't on the same page. So this could kind of be an unrequited love thing. Like this person's got feelings for you, but you're like, with them, but they just like don't take the hint. But yeah, you are constantly, though, on this person's mind, and I feel like they're just talking a lot about you, group 3. Okay, also somebody's mom's coming through as talking about you, and I'm getting the feeling that this is like an ex's mom. So that's interesting. Yeah, I actually kind of want to get a clarifier on what exactly is this person talking about you. Like, what is going on with that? Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so this, we have the Ace of Wands and the Empress here. So for some of you, you could actually have had a baby with your ex, okay? And that's like the connection going on here with you and them still, even if you two aren't together, okay? And it's just kind of got this interesting feeling like you sparked this life into their son or daughter, but you two were very attracted to each other, had this magnetic, passionate connection. I feel like, you know, but because it ended, it's like you could have been the Empress, they could have been the Emperor, or reversed. You know, if you're a guy watching this, I just feel like this mom had high hopes for you too. And the fact that it's over, you know, I feel like she still talks about it. You know, how she wishes it could have been different is what's coming through with that. Yeah, I feel like, you know, when you two were together and things were going good, like everyone felt like it had potential. I feel like, you know, her family liked you, your family liked her. Of course, and then it ended, which changed things, but yeah, I feel like somebody's parent still talks about you guys, though, and what you could have been. Like they wish things had been different. Whether you know, had a baby or not. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.